Part of that episode is a homage to Hitchcock. It's called The Girl Who Knew Too Much, based on the movie The Man Who Knew Too Much.
Remember Alfred Hitchcock, guys?
You made a little tidbit about that. It's, what was that? What? Don't interrupt the showrunner. I write lines. Oh no! Another interesting tidbit about that is that in the original movie, Bernard Herrmann plays the conductor for an orchestra, and we had our composer, Dino Menigan, play the conductor in this orchestra for the big scene. So watch out for Dino.
Yeah, our music composer actually plays the composer in... Which episode is it?
I just said this.
Anyone didn't hear? Episode 9. Okay?
Well, we've seen Lydia get very involved this season. Her and Stiles have formed a pseudo-detective agency. They really took down Motel California in a big way. Speaking of Motel California, I would be remiss if I didn't just take a minute to commend Dylan's performance in that fine... Dylan, what did you like about what that scene meant for Stiles?
For Stiles, the character? What a stupid night, man. Get me off the bed.
That emotional moment.
Yeah, I guess I always answer it as myself because it was like that was such a Dylan Tyler moment, kind of first for us, you know. It was almost like the characters came second there, and that was just kind of like, you know, the biggest thing we got to do as actors.
We're talking about something sweet here.
I like your personality.
You were saying? Thank you.
Hallmark cards.
He lost his train of thought, guys. Stop complimenting him. Seriously, it's too much, man.
Let me ask you this, Jeff, because when this whole season first started and there was sacrifices going on, Stiles was the one who sort of put together that virgins were being sacrificed, and he was very concerned about his safety in the world of Beacon Hills. I feel like we're not addressing the fact that someone needs to have sex with Stiles.
Yeah, alright. We'll pick a winner. Raise your hand.
No, but seriously, let's talk about, is this still a factor in the world of Teen Wolf, that there are these sacrifices going on, and it should be a concern for anyone who hasn't been there yet?
Well, I would say that the virgin sacrifices are over. The question of Stiles' virginity, though, has yet to be answered. And it will be answered, actually, in an upcoming episode.
For that. But you know, it's also been an incredible season for Allison, I have to say. I love that she has taken the darkness she's sort of fallen into in season 2 and turned it into strength. We've seen a newly committed Allison, and Chris, I would love to know what you've enjoyed about her journey in the first half of season 3.
Thank you, Jeff, for doing that. I think I had a lot to play with, and it's really fun as an actor to do that. But I think I enjoy finding part of her mom in her. She's kind of crazy. And,
that's my babies.
And I thought he came back for a little bit, and so we chatted about our relationship and stuff, and I think that was fun for me to find. Those two things, like her mom and her dad, and what part she gets out of each of them. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there was a great moment. I like that you've done a really good job as a group in sort of keeping Scott and Allison apart and yet not separating them. I mean, how it's important that although they're not together, they still continue to have a relationship this season, Jeff.
It's very important, and I think it's that feeling of first love that connects them and will probably connect them for the rest of their lives. That we all have people like that in our life, and I think they're great together, and even in that the closet scene. But they have such chemistry together, they're so good together, and they're funny, and it's those kinds of moments of when you break up, but you remember that you're good together. It's heartbreaking in a way, but it's also fun to see on screen.
Is that why you said boners in closets?
Hashtag something came up. I didn't create it, I just whoever came up with that MTV deserves like a Peabody Award or something. I don't know what awards you get for answering hashtags, but that wins. But Allison is not the only one with love on the horizon. Somebody by the name of Derek has gone. I was so caught off guard by how quickly I shipped you and Mrs. Blake. I mean, I feel like everything that Derek has been strength and power and alpha, and this was such a vulnerable, sensitive side. Was that exciting for you to bring in this year?
Actually, for me, that is like the most exciting thing about season 3. I would say that I think the biggest fear about being on a show is kind of getting stuck in a rut and feeling like you're doing the same thing over and over again. Jeff has done a great job with all of our characters. Giving us like something new to play with. Yeah, he's good. He gives us something new to play with, I think, every season. So for me this year, you know, exploring different sides of Derek and that more vulnerable side, and you know, finding out a little bit more about Derek and his past in this season has been something really fun to kind of play with. So hopefully everybody's enjoying it.